Hi, how are you? This is Sansa Rebecca Williams from IC Stars. We're here today to tell you more about our program. IC Stars is a nonprofit organization. We're located downtown at 415 North Dearborn. That's Chicago, Illinois 60654. What we do is we offer services. Our services range from business, leadership, and technology. We pull in interns. You come down to our facility, you check it out, see if it's for you, fill out our application process, which is lengthy, and learn more about our program. So let me give you a bit of information. IC Stars, what we do is hire you as an intern. You come in as a computer consultant with us. You sit down with a client. You go over their RFP, and you also sit down and see what is it that they want, what is it that they need from that program. What we another thing that we do is we develop whatever that client needs. So you're coming in, you build in your team of 20 people. 20 people is considered one cycle here at IC Stars. So once you come in with your cycle, your team is split up into 5 teams. It's 5 teams of 4 teams of 5 people. You guys go over the whole RFP, and you actually build a mock-up of what you think that a client needs from you. They might need a mobile app. They might need a website. They might need both. What you would do is you would sit down and build it for them. You're coming in using the agile methodology. You guys can Google that. That's something we always tell you to do at IC Stars. You use the agile methodology to actually interact with your team and actually interact with your client. So on a daily basis, you will sit down with your client and you will go over your process of what you and your team have actually completed for maybe let's say 2 to 3 weeks. So every couple of weeks you check in with them, let them see this is how my team and I, this is what we've done so far. With that's using the agile methodology, but it's also getting from your client what they actually want on their application. So you won't make any mistakes, but the important part is that you won't build to a certain extent and then have to go back and continue and go back and make some changes because you haven't asked your client, is what you've built so far, is it acceptable? So that's a part of the agile methodology, and you learn more about it within IC Stars. So let's go on and back to that process of you going in to talk to your client. Once you sit down and speak with them, you gather as much information as you can. You're building and you're going back, interacting with your client on a daily basis, letting them know how far your team has came. So now it's time for you to actually go into building. You have a mock-up, you're showing them what you have. So you show you do a presentation. You and your whole entire team go in with your mock-up. Show your client, this is what we've come together. This is what we put together for your application. There is a bit of competition there because you're 4 teams of 5. So every team has their own individual mock-up. The client picks from there what team do they want. It's competitive, but it's a positive competition. It's nothing that you say, well, I gotta win. It's nothing like that. But your team is coming together, and you're actually building a web application, a mobile app for your client. Let's go in back to when you're sitting down with your client and that whole process. So in my process, what we did was we built an actual game for Kraft Foods. In that game, I had the opportunity to be a QA, a quality assurance, a BA, a business analyst. These are actual positions that you actually take part in while you're building the application. So let's say you're developing, you're coding, you're learning how to build that app. Let's say, you know what, I might want to be a QA, a quality assurance. That's actually a job that you can study and go for in your process, in your internship. So the reason I tell people this is is that a lot of people don't like developing. A lot of people don't like coding. Once you find out what coding is, but find out behind the scenes other different jobs, you can do them. A business analyst, test the integrity of the business, see what competitors are out there. That's another job you can actually get that you have the hands in when you're building your application within your team. So once you play a part in all of those different positions, you kind of can sum up what position you would like to go into. Maybe you want to be the scrum. Maybe you want to be the person that's overseeing the project. So the scrum is really interacting back and forth with the client, but it's that middleman between the client and the team. So if the team has some specifications that they need for the client to know, that scrum can deliver that to that client. It doesn't have to always rely on the team. The team can rely on the scrum as well. So that's another position that you can actually take part in and have experience doing while you're building your application here at IC Stars. The one thing I wanted to let you know is this is hands-on training. The training that you're receiving with IC Stars, it's all hands-on. So let me tell you about our process a little bit. If you come down to IC Stars, we're located once again 415 North Dearborn. That's Chicago, Illinois 60654. You can come up to our facility. Let's say between the hours of 10 and I'm going to say 6 o'clock. We're there till about 8. So you come down and do an actual information session. You can go to icstars.org/apply now and fill out for when you want to come down. It's only thing you're doing is saying is that I want to come down for informational. So let me tell you that again. That's icstars.org/apply now. Our address is 415 North Dearborn. That's in Chicago, Illinois 60654. You come on down, and what you're asking for is an information session, so you can learn more about what IC Stars is, and you can take a tour of the facility to see where you will be working and see what type of atmosphere it is. See if it's a fit for you. Let me go through that one more time. That is icstars/apply now. Our address is 415 North Dearborn. That's in Chicago, Illinois 60654. Come on down. Ask for informational, learn more about the program, and see if it's something that you want to do. See if you want to change your life and into information technology. It's a career that holds an umbrella of a lot of other careers. Like I just told you, you can be a quality assurance, you can be a business analyst, you can be a scrum. There's a couple of more jobs up under there that you actually have the hands in when you come to our process and you're sitting in front of your client, talking to them about building their application and getting information to them about how to help you build that application. So I'm gonna give you that number. I'm gonna give you that address again. That's 415 North Dearborn, Chicago, Illinois 60654. And you can go to the letter C, STARS.org/apply now. Thanks and have a blessed one. Bye.